Good day, viewers. I'm once again here, your normal presenter, Ms. Chika Wachuku, and today with me we have the Assistant National Coordinator of His Presence Redemption Ministries International, in the person of Pastor Adewale Babalola. You're welcome, sir. Okay, we'll be talking about the theme Help from Above. Help from Above. This is a normal thing that happens every March, towards the end of the month, or rather, before it was usually the Fridays, every Friday in a week, but now it's been moved to the end of the month, and we want to throw more light on it. So to you, sir, what do you understand by the term Help from Above?
Help from Above is a program that it has really transformed life. Help from Above program is a program that that the Lord gave to the National Coordinator of His Presence Redemption Ministry, and if I'm right about this program has been on for almost 10 years ago now. That program that we've been doing it started with just a program, so before we know it was transformed to become a yearly program. It's in the calendar of His Presence Redemption Ministry International. Every year program, we make it a concert program. Help from Above, it always comes up in the month of March. Every March in every year is when we come up with this program, Help from Above. And the word Help from Above derived from the experience of our national coordinator, because when he was teaching out the word of God about the Help from Above, he shared his little of his experience to us about how he was disappointed by men, he was disappointed by my family, he was disappointed by colleagues. Everybody neglected him. At the end of the day, God rendered help unto him, and that was how he found out that there is nobody that you can trust. It's only God that can help you. So this program has transformed life. The last year, Help from Above 2017 was awesome. The 2016 was a very powerful program. So here comes the year 2018, Help from Above. That's why I am here to tell people out there about this program. I'm telling you to invite your friends for this program, to tell them about this program. Formerly, it used to be every month, every Friday in the month of March. But due to the little change about how we are planning to take this program to our branches, so we find out that we will not be able to flow on with every Friday. So we have to make this one, the one in Lagos, at number 13 Follow Street, Mechanic Box Stop, Ajayi Road, Ogba, Lagos. So this one is happening last week of March, 27th, which is on Tuesday, 28th, Wednesday, 29th, Thursday, 30th, Friday. From 27th to 29th is going to be morning section, 10 a.m. in the morning, while the Friday is going to be all night. So I implore you to invite your neighbors and your friends to come and receive help from God, because there is nobody that you are expecting help from that cannot disappoint you. Some people have been turned down even by their father. Somebody said the other day, though, I don't have any problem, everything is fine, my father is a billionaire, so everything is okay. Before you know it, and the father died all of a sudden. So he became restless, he became helpless. So at the end of the day, he found out what he was putting hope, what he was putting mind on, I mean, as a property of his father, he found out that all those things are on loan, debt, took everything off. So he was so disappointed, and that was when he started roaming about from one place to the other on the streets. He was reckless, he was perplexed. At the end of the day, he found out that it's only God that can help. So there's a psalm that talks about, and some people put their hope on the chariots, on their oxes, but we have put our hope on the Lord. So if you put your hope on your father, on your uncle, your mother, your colleagues, your friend, they can disappoint you. So the only person that cannot disappoint you is God. So that is why this program, Help from Above, is up to you, so that you will know that it's only God that can help. So I am telling you about this program, keep date with us and be part of the blessing of this program from above. Thank you.
Okay. As Assistant National Coordinator, you've been in the ministry for how long?
Oh, yeah, that should be, if you're talking about the ministry of His
Residential Ministries, yes.
That should be for our time. It's 15 years now.
15 years now, okay. In your 15 years of being in this ministry, I'm sure you must have faced some very, how would I put it, some very important or some very deep situations where you had no other option than to rely on God for help, like man turned you down and then there was no other option than for you to...
Okay, thank you for that question. I think this is a question that will encourage people. I answer that question. It's all about, life is all about storm, challenges here and there. But ministry-wise, a lot of challenges. I need to tell you the truth. When I came into the ministry, it was not encouraging, but I keep have my eye straight to the national coordinator, because he's the vision bearer of the ministry. He's the one carrying the arc of the ministry. So a lot of challenges on our way. So he keeps telling me, don't worry, God is with us. This journey, we are not on this journey alone. God is with us in this journey, because he himself said he has God about this journey. If you don't go with me, I will not go. And God said, he promised him, I am with you always. So, and to God be the glory. I can really see today that truly God has been in that journey ever since the beginning of the journey. God has been there, because if God is not there, a lot of storms that have taken us away must have not even nowhere to be found, written off on earth. But because God is in that journey, God gave us victory. God gave the ministry victory. Okay. Personal challenges, God gave me victory. So it has been a very awesome experience about being discouraged by families, being discouraged by friends, being discouraged. Oh, what did you say you want to do? Pastor, you want to go and join the church that is there is no proof. How are you going to manage yourself? How are you going to eat? How are you going to be eating? How are you going to do a lot of things? So I would advise you not to, even if you want to be a pastor, want to do, not now, just go and find something to do. Maybe in 5 years or 10 years time, you can't come into this pastor thing. You are still very young for that. I make mention of 15 years ago.
Yeah, 15 years ago.
Looking at me right now, and I'm my age, and referring back to 15 years ago.
Very young still then.
Very young. But you are still young. Somebody like you is still trying to get his certificate done. So why? But once because God spoke to me, it's not just I just want to do the work of God, or I want to be more, but it was a calling from God. Go and join His presence in the ministry. Go and join my servant. I can remember vividly that faithful day when God said, "Go, I have called him into this work to go and liberate people, and I want you to go and join me." And I didn't want to, because it's not easy. I didn't want to.
Why didn't you want to answer in the first place?
Because I was managing one small business at that time, which I was okay with it according to my age, my level, because there was no wife, there was nothing, I was not feeding anybody, I was just alone. So I was okay with, if I want to, what I know how to do to pay my rent, eat, buy good clothes. So I've been doing that with that. So when the voice started calling me, and said, what is this? I just want to start my life at that time. Start going. Before we know it, when God is calling you, when God is calling you to do something, when God really loves you and that has make it as a covenant, there is no way you can dodge it.
Okay, that's true.
I tried to dodge it, but God wanted me to answer this call. Disturbance here and there. Things was not working fine again, but I couldn't really let it get to the what's a part of life. I quickly answered the call, and I switched off every other thing and answered the call. So while I answered the call, I did see friends that they were coming around me to take little things from me. They were part of the people discouraging, like, why are you doing this? Why can't you go back to your business? You are okay. So I found out that, okay, why are you people not encouraging me? This is God speaking to me. He said, no, if God is talking to you, why did you know His voice of God? I found out that, okay, maybe because of the little things they were taking, that which they were no more seeing again, that were making them to be saying such things. But I keep to the voice of God, and today, to God be the glory, I am enjoying. Yes.
Okay, the national coordinator is a man of faith. He's always talking about faith. He preaches about faith. He believes in faith. Do you actually buy that same idea?
Yes, that is because I think I will have to release. I'll have to dish out this revelation to people. How the Bible said, in the beginning, the Word was without form.
Right.
It means that was from the Genesis. That Word was without form. Nothing was made. Nothing was, but something was existing. Has been existing before that, even before the Word was made, which is faith.
Faith. Okay.
Faith. Because Bible made me to understand that everything God created it by faith. He was saying let there be this, let there be that. Faith, and all those things showed up by faith, and they exist by faith. So I found out that the word faith, which God has given to us, all Christians, all believers have to live by faith. But at the same time, I found out that the faith of a thing is a gift. There are people that God has given that gift of they are not afraid of anything. One thing I want everybody to know: if you are called by God, once you are sure of that calling, you should not be afraid of anything. So the assurance of that calling, of that cause, makes him strong in the Lord, with that faith that, oh, if truly God has called me, is able to do exceedingly and abundantly. So no matter what people are saying, no matter what is happening, we are going there. We will get there one day. So all these things about faith, our faith, a man of faith, a lot of challenges on the way. I remember many years ago when we were using a place and we were told to move out of that place. They just came and the tractor just showed up. They have to they gave us 10 or 15 minutes that day, if I'm right, to move everything out. If you don't move it out, they are going to pull everything down. I think the first thing we were able to take out of that place was only a pulpit and few chairs. So every other thing, clothes, and this is so important to us, the pulpit, because we see it as the altar, we see it as the ark of God at that time. So we were able to move our pulpit and some of our chairs. So it's so important to us, and they pulled the building down. Where are we going? No way, nowhere. We can't talk. We can't even think of anything at that moment. What are we going to do? And this is just like 2 days to the service. Is it 2 days or a day to the service? That happened on Saturday. On Sunday, which is going to be our Sunday service. So where are we going? What do we do? Oh, with faith. The next day, the service was held somewhere. If it is not faith, if the national coordinator Prophet David Babala is not a man of faith, some things happen to people like that. A day to the service, things like that happen. They won't be able to bear it. They can't even withstand it. So to God be the glory. The service was that second day, the Sunday of it. We heard our service on the roadside by faith. He said, God has called me. He will definitely provide for our needs. And before we know it, we were able to acquire the place. The ministry move on. A lot of experience about faith, because he's a man of faith. A lot of many things. At times we find ourselves at the tight corner, at the end of the world. There is no way where to turn to. We will still be using faith. God has called me. Is going to do it. And before we know it, at the end of the day, God will show up. There will be manifestation. There will be power of God. There will be proof. There will be blessings. There will be signs and wonders. So I've learned a lot of about him, about faith. He's a man of faith. He's not really afraid of tomorrow. The gift of faith in him, and that is what we are also working on to work with, and it's also working for us as well.
So before we wrap it up on the help from above, like it's coming up the end of this month. So what advice, or rather, let me say, what exhortation would you give to the viewers?
Short exhortation I will give to everyone out there watching me is that we should all know that there is no help that a man can give to you that they are not expecting return. They are not expecting return. It's just like somebody investing on a business is definitely expecting a return from that business they are investing on. So if someone say they want to help you, so they are definitely expecting return from you. There are a lot of help out there that have kept some people in bondage, everlasting bondage, because of which they were not able to pay back, and they have to remain in that place. Oh, if you want to take any step, did you remember I paid for your school fees? I sent you to school. Did you remember I made you what you had today? Did you remember I placed you on this platform? Did you remember I elected you? Did you remember I choose you to be a governor? So, do you remember you were once nobody, but I put you as a local government chairman? So, anything, so a lot of statements that have put some people in bondage because of help from men. So help from God is so important that is what I want everybody to be looking onto, not help from uncle, not help from your father, not help from mother, not help from colleagues or friends. Help from God. Though God will not come down to give you see him as God and giving you help, he's going to send human being like you, but you know like this one it's not coming with condition. It's not coming with condition like, okay, I want to help you. When I finish helping you, this is what I want you to do for me. So that is condition.
That's the conditional help.
Conditional help. They are conditioning you for giving you help.
That's like slavery now.
So that's slavery. So if it is God is giving you, he's not giving a condition over that help. So that is the help that I'm talking about, that I want you to come and receive on the 27th, on Tuesday, 10 a.m., 28th, on Wednesday, 10 a.m., 29th, on Thursday, 10 a.m., 30th, which is going to be video on Friday, 10 p.m. at number 13, Following Short Street, Mechanic Bus Stop, Ajayi Road, Ogba, Ikeja, Lagos. So keep the date with us. Men of God will be coming to come and bless us for this program. It's about 4-5 days program. So men of God will be coming. We are having Apostle Dr. Reverend Talina from Abuja. We are also having Bishop Gabriel Nat from Abuja. We are also having Dr. Prophet Masha, also from Abuja. Is a prophet of God. Is also coming to bless us. I myself, I will also be there to minister, and also the host of the program, our national coordinator. He will share his experience, a lot of things that he has experienced about being disappointed by men, but God stood by him and gave him help. So now he hold nobody apology. He hold nobody is always good and say it on the altar on her that I hold nobody apology. I've never knocked at anybody's door for help. God has been my helper. And all the people he knows, God has been his helper. So he was bold. He's always bold to say it because he knows God is his helper. So for this reason, I want you to also be the human that can be bold and stand anywhere, that nobody can say he wants to tie you down because your help is from God. So I want you to come and seek help from God on that day. Keep the date with us. I'm expecting you, and come with a lot of expectation, and your friends and everybody to come and receive the blessing of God from this program. Shalom. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. It was a pleasure having you in our midst. And you've heard it all. On the 27th, Tuesday, 28th, Wednesday, 29th, Thursday, and Friday, 30th, which is the video. Keep a date with us at number 13, Following Short Street, off Mechanic Bus Stop, Ajayi Road. And it's help from above segments this month. I'm sure that God will grant you all your help you need. Thank you very much, and have a blessed day. Thank you.